Here's a Hawaiian proverb infused with the depth of spiritual wisdom, Christian faith, and the values of sacrificial giving. The one who gives freely has planted love that will grow for generations. A life lived only for the self is a small life, confined within the boundaries of personal satisfaction. But a life poured out in service, in sacrifice, in the planting of love, that is a life that multiplies, that echoes beyond its own existence. Loving oneself is the foundation, but it must never be the limit. Feel oneself is necessary, but to pour out is where divine transformation begins. Those who give of their wisdom, their strength, their heart, do not just change lives, they shape legacies. They are not merely seen, they are felt in the generations that follow. Sacrificial living is not loss, it is multiplication. The world may tell you that power comes from possession, but the ancestors knew that true power is in what you give away. The hands that release blessings will never be empty, because they are always being filled by Ke Akua. I stand before you not as one who knows all things, but as one who seeks to remember, to return, to live as my kupuna once lived, with hands that give, a heart that listens, and a spirit that walks humbly in your light. You placed wisdom in the waves, in the winds, in the flight of the Eva bird that knows when to turn, when to trust, when to follow. Let me be like that bird, Keakua. Let me move not by my own will, but by yours. I see now that my life is not meant to be held tightly in my own grasp. What I have is not mine to keep, but mine to offer. Teach me, as you taught my ancestors, to live not for myself, but for those who will follow. To build, to nurture, to weave a lay of love that will never fade. Let my days be full of ho'oha'awi, the sacred act of giving, not just in gifts, but in wisdom, in service, in sacrifice. Let my strength be measured, not by what I possess, but by how freely I release what ye have given me. May my feet walk in righteousness, as my kupuna did. May my voice speak only truth as they taught me. May my hands labor for a future that I may never see, but that will bless the generations yet unborn. Keakua, take my life, shape it, make it a vessel of your goodness. Let me rise each morning knowing that I am here for a purpose far greater than myself. Let me sleep each night knowing I have fulfilled it with honor. This is my prayer. This is my offering. This is my calling. In your holy name, Amen.